Propper Kinetic Pant. Propper is a new company for me. I have never owned a pair of Propper pants. In all the pant reviews I've done, I don't know how many, I've lost track how many there are. I wear pants for work every day in the ER, and I've never owned a pair of Proppers. I checked them out at SHOT Show in years past and just never quite connected with them. And I got to talking with them this year at SHOT and said, hey, you know, I do a ton of pant reviews. I would love to check out some of your pants. And so they hooked me up with a pair of their Propper Kinetic pants. Some nice pants with their Propper stretch kinetic fabric for some extra ease of movement, two-way stretch sideways. The Kinetic pants retail for $54.99. I'll put a link down below. You can, it's that way is down below. You can check it out on Amazon. They come in a bunch of colors: black, charcoal, coyote, khaki, LAPD, navy, and olive. And size-wise, they come from a 28-inch waist all the way up to a 56-inch waist. And they come from a 30-inch length all the way down to a 34-inch length. When you start getting into the bigger waist sizes, like the 44 or 46, they come in an unfinished 37-inch hem. So plenty of sizes to accommodate small waists, big waist, short, tall, everything in between, and any color you're going to need. The fabric on them is a 6.5 ounce, 79% polyester, 21% cotton neck stretch with the durable water resistant fabric. So that neck stretch fabric, it is a two-way stretch. It's ripstop, if you can see it here. And the stretch stretches sideways. You don't want pants to stretch necessarily four ways, because then sometimes if you start putting heavy things in your pockets, it starts dripping down and the pockets start drooping. So two-way stretch is apparently the ideal for that reason. Looking at the design of them, up on the waist here, there are 7 belt loops, 3 in the back, 4 in the front. These will hold a 2-inch belt, nice big wide belt loops. And these 2 front belt loops here have a little spot for a badge or sunglasses or whatever you want. So the belt will go through here, and then there's a slot here for a badge or sunglasses or whatever else you might want to clip on there. There's a button closure here. Inside there is a brass YKK zipper. It is locking, as are pretty much all these nice pants. They have it so if the zipper tab is straight out, it will open, whereas if the zipper tab is down, it's locked. So these pants effectively have 3 different locking mechanisms. They have the button here, they have a secondary closure here, and then they have the locking zipper. So these pants really should not come down on you. I never really feel like there's a great need for the secondary closure, but most pants seem to have them. I'm generally fine with the button or the snap or whatever they choose, and the zipper, but these have that extra secondary closure for a little bit more security. The pockets here, they have a pass-through, so if you want to get your finger in there to pull your shirt down or to tuck some other things in like that, you can get that. Nice dress pants have this feature here. Also on the inside there is their gripper waistband, this rubberized piece here, and this is super thick. I have other pants that I've worn over the years that have had a little rubber piece in here, and what this does is when your shirt is tucked in, this rubber grips the shirt and keeps it from pulling out. The nice thing about these is that this is probably a centimeter wide or centimeter thick compared to a lot of other ones that just have maybe half of this width. So this is going to be a lot of extra grip on your shirt, so when you move and bend and stretch, your shirt is not going to come untucked as easily. So it's a nice feature there. Otherwise, on the inside, on the inside of the pocket, there's the Propper Kinetic logo there. Inside here, there's the fabric, 79 polyester, 21 cotton, made in China. And then the care instructions: machine wash cold, permanent press, wash separately, tumble dry, permanent press low, iron low. Don't use fabric softeners, don't bleach, don't dry clean. I don't know about you, but I am hard relatively so, as far as washing goes on all the tactical pants I have. I don't follow those directions on any of my pants. I pretty much wash them in warm water. I use fabric softener. I don't bleach them, I don't dry clean them. But I would bet that most people that are wearing tactical pants are not going to baby them. And despite that they hold up fine. Otherwise on the inside, the size and the Propper logo there, and that's about it for the inside. Zip that up. Moving forward, or moving down here, there are 2 pockets here. Those pockets are 3.5 inches wide by, if I can open them up, I think about 6 inches deep. Yeah, right about 6 inches deep. And this is my Galaxy S9 Plus, and it fits almost right in those pockets. This is really my only quibble with these pants, is these pockets, the size and the placement of them. These pants, by the way, they're symmetrical. So everything that you have on one side, you have on the other. So 2 phone pockets, 2 everything. I love pants that are symmetrical like that. But phones in general are just getting bigger and bigger. S9 Plus is admittedly a big phone. If you had a smaller one like the regular S9 or maybe the iPhone 8 or some of the smaller ones, it would probably fit fine. But these bigger phones, it sticks out a little bit, which I'm actually okay with. But the problem is when you're sitting down and you bend your leg, that not so much digs into your groin a little bit, but there's no way you're going to get it out. And depending on how you're sitting, it can a little bit dig into you, not uncomfortably, but just a little bit so. So I would prefer that these pockets be down just a little bit more, maybe another 1.5 inches or 2 inches, and you could move them out, but it might start running into this pocket here. But just down a little bit more. This is a LA Police Gear does the same thing with these pockets, and they're just up too high and too medial on the pant. They can go a little bit more lateral, a little bit lower. If you want to make them a little bit deeper, but you know, this is a big phone. This is one of the bigger phones that are out there. Sticks out a little bit. I don't have a problem with it sticking out. It makes it a little bit easier to grab, so not a big deal there. But those are those pockets. Nice big pockets. Just move the placement a little bit. The side pockets here are reinforced here. There is a notch here, which is reinforced. And then on the inside, the pockets are also reinforced with an extra layer of fabric there. So you can put a knife in here. I always carry my knife over here. You can put a knife in here, and that still leaves a bunch of space to get in around the side of the pockets here. These pockets for informational purpose here, depth-wise, to here is 6 inches, and all the way up here is about 11 inches. So nice, big, wide pockets, and I like the fact that they have that notch there, such that if you put your knife or something else there, there's still a lot of room to get in, down, and around that. Appreciate that. Moving down here, the crotch is gusseted, as are all nice pants, for ease of movement. The knees have a spot here for a knee pad. You go up on the inside, and from the middle here, you can slip a knee pad in there. And then the bottoms, plain bottom, but they do have holes right here, so you can run some blousing straps through if you need to. On the back, 2 patch pockets, 2 pieces of Velcro. These pockets have a depth of about 7 inches almost, and they are about 5.5 inches wide. And you can see the 3 belt loops here. Proper name, nice and inconspicuous right there. Otherwise, nothing else on the back. Looking at the side here, the waistband has their slider waistband feature, which is right here on both sides. And that will give you about almost probably another inch of size in your waist. Now, that doesn't mean I wouldn't buy these small and expect to stretch into the correct size. Buy your correct size, and the idea is that if you're going to tuck a shirt or 2 shirts, something thick into them, you will get a little bit extra space there for that. If you gain or lose a pound or 2, a little bit of extra space, but don't buy them small, buy the correct size. Also, if you're going to do an inside the waistband holster, I am an outside the waistband guy, so I don't know for sure. You might test it and see if that little extra stretch is enough, or if you need to buy it a size up to put that inside the waistband holster there. Going down, you can see that notch and the reinforcement there on that upper pocket, and then you get down to the cargo pocket. The cargo pocket has a slot right here that you can put a pen in, so it will keep that nice and easy access to that. Of course, when the pen's in there, you can't open the cargo pocket because that's, it's covering the flap there. But otherwise, it's a nice, easy slot for a pen when you're standing up, nice and easy to grab. There are 2 pieces of Velcro there, and this pocket is width-wise about 7 inches by about 7 inches, so 7 inches square. It will blouse out here in the middle if you have some stuff in there. Otherwise, it lies nice and flat. Nice little attention to detail here with this little design up in the front here. And when there's nothing in it, it lies nice and flat. On the inside of the pocket, there are 2 dividers. You can see here and here. They are both the same size, and they measure about 3 inches, I believe. Yeah, 3 inches right about by about 6.5 or so. And that is also right about the perfect size for fitting my phone in. just barely fits with my minimalist case. So if you're standing and you don't want to put it up in the side pocket there, up in front, up in top there, I have several times put it down here. That's also going to keep it a lot more secure. It lies nice and flat in there. You really don't know it's there, and it's still easy access. I've done this a bunch of times wearing it, because you can reach down in there and pull it out. Again, this is a big phone, so if you had something slightly smaller or without a case, it would slide in there that much easier. All right, have a look with these pants on now. As you can see, they are a relatively slim cut, but because of this fabric has the two-way stretch, if you need to do some movements, different kick movements, things like that, it's not going to be a big deal. The pants are going to move with you, so it's a nice fit, nice feel of the fabric. Pocket-wise, on the side here, because it has that notched pocket, there is still plenty of space to get your hand in and around here, so I like that. Also, the pen pocket down here keeps that out of the way, something you might otherwise put there, but you can tuck that down in there nice and easy access to. You obviously can't open the pocket with that in there, but if you're not going to be in and out of your pocket, that's a nice place to stick the pen. Pockets otherwise are easy to get into those dividers if you wanted to put your cell phone in there. Have a flashlight here. I also like that the pockets here are reinforced on the side, so your clip is going to be going in and out and not causing as much wear and tear on the material. The cell phone pocket here, as you can see, my Galaxy S9 does stick out some. And when you go to bend your leg, it's not uncomfortably digging into your groin, but it does dig in there, and there is definitely no chance that you're going to be getting your phone out of there. So I would like to see this pocket move down a little bit so it's a little easier access in that respect, and so when you're sitting, it's not really digging into you. The rear pockets, flat pockets, nothing too fancy back there. But otherwise, other than a few small quibbles, mostly just with the cell phone pocket, I love the pants. They're a nice slim fit, it's a nice clean design to them. So check these out from Propper. I'll put some links down below. The Propper Kinetic pant.